Alright guys, I'm finally back after like 2 weeks. The only reason I haven't been posting videos is because it's just like I got out of school yesterday. I've had all this shit going on at school. So now I finally have some free time and this is what I've been working on. I don't know if you guys remember a while back in one of my other videos I stated that I didn't like the storyline of my first comic book. So I totally scrapped that idea, and now I got this new idea. This one's pretty much like an origin story of the main character, Tweet. I mean, yeah, his friend Jack is involved too, but not as much as the dynamic of Tweet and this guy named Chef that totally traumatized him when he was a kid. It's Tweet and Jack, Episode 1, Chef. Yeah, that's nothing important. That's just chapter flashbacks. The story starts out with... This has been going on for 3 months, let me just say that first. It starts out with Tweet tossing and turning, groaning and grunting in the middle of the night. Because this is Chef. He, well, I don't want to say too terribly much right now, but... he did some fucked up shit, cause Tweet, when he was a kid, he grew up in the state of New Orleans, and he had a paper route by this guy's store. And, yeah, let's just say that he took that syringe, injected it into his neck, and then he did some fucked up shit. So, since Tweet's tossing and turning in his bed, like, after he sees this... he starts hearing this crazed laughter, and then he's starting to sweat. And then he wakes up, he's like, ah! Because he's screaming, because he's having a flashback. And then Jack runs in, he's like, Tweet, are you alright? Turns on the light, and he's got this, like, really silly, concerned expression. And Tweet's looking all sad, he's like, no. And then, because this has happened, like I said, for 3 months, so Jack's already asked him, you already had the dream again, didn't you? And at this point, Tweet's sad, he's breaking down in tears, and he's saying, why must I suffer from this terrible fucking memory? Why can't it just go away? Leave me alone. And down here, Jack's saying, you're gonna be okay. Pretty much, he's just trying to make him feel better. And he says he's not going to be because this is something that seriously fucked with his head for the last couple of years. This is actually, all in all, a pretty well thought out storyline. I mean, I know you guys don't really comment on my videos at all. But I'm thinking about actually getting this published on Lulu.com. See if I can actually get this put in stores somewhere. Because I don't know, this is actually coming together really nice. At least in my opinion. The next day. Tweet's waking up with... oh, what is it? World's Greatest Friend mug. And he's got this 5 o'clock shadow going because he's tired. And he's talking about how he barely got any fucking sleep. And Jack and Nikki are in the kitchen, but Jack and Tweet are just exchanging glances like dead silence, because both of them already know that some fucked up shit happened last night, and they don't want to really go back and talk about it. But Nikki comes in, and they're both like, Tweet, we're worried about you, this has been going on for the last 3 months, so we hired a therapist to help you. And then he's getting all pissed off, he's got blood coming out of his eyes, he shattered that Greatest Friends glass, or mug in his hand, and he's all bleeding now. So yeah, they're just explaining that, you know, you're gonna go to the therapist, and people are gonna be here the next couple hours to transport you there. You're going to because it's for your own good. And it's like, fine, I'll go. Fucking damn it. And I don't know why I put this background. It was just a random idea that I had, and I think it's kind of random. Well, weird. 2 hours later. Yes? and two, like the stereotypical guys come up to the door, and they're like, we're here to collect Tweet and bring him back to Dr. Sterling. And then Jack calls him down, and he's like, yeah, I know, I'm coming. And yeah, this is the same comic book page that I last posted, let you guys know that I was going to start making videos again. So, these henchmen are just side characters. They're not like anything major. There'll probably barely be any of the comic books that I make that have these two. But these guys' name is Rick and Dick. Because these are brothers and they look exactly the same and yada yada. You know how it works. They're saying their final goodbyes, and here goes Tweet getting transported to the therapists. This is just like filler pretty much. Like, they're just sitting there all quiet. Tweet looks over at him. He's like, so is this job interesting? He's like, not really. All we do is collect people. There's brothers driving up front saying, we're coming up on the building. Then they pull in here, got these nice, like, purplish, I think that's actually supposed to be like a dark red, actually. Dark red, orange, yellow at the bottom, buildings, pulling in there, and that's the last page. But I do actually have one more page that I have been working on that is almost done, actually. Hold on, just give me a second. Okay, here it is. So, the second they get in the building, they enter the elevator, and this guy says 5th floor. I know that oddly enough kind of looks like a 6, but it's supposed to be a 5. Elevator music, and Tweet's just got this big dopey grin on his face, and he's like snapping his fingers and all that shit. Then the elevator finally opens, he's like kind of like squinting, and there it is, Dr. Sterling. Whoosh! Remember, Vinny, your family wouldn't want you to get yourself killed. I know, but I have to. I came up with this character from watching the Mafia 3 video, so this character is actually inspired by Lincoln Clay. Because I don't know, like, I just like that character, because it seems like he's the guy that really doesn't give a flying fuck about the rules. And this is what Dr. Sterling looks like. Pretty much, she's just saying, come in, take a seat, we have a lot to talk about, because it's been brought to my attention that you've been having these reoccurring flashbacks, so tell me, what is it that's been causing these flashbacks? And right here he's saying, well, I think it might have started when I was a kid, so let me take it back to the beginning. So yeah, actually I should get this one in my scrapbook pretty soon, actually. So I think it is. And this is just the start of chapter 2. Actually, I'm gonna like remove this page and redraw this, because I mean, now that I thought about it, and I just came up with this when I was in art class yesterday, I'm thinking, this is a book about a bird and humans walking around. This should be the characters in the story. So I'm going to get rid of this random creature. I'm going to put Tweet here, all sad looking. So yeah, that's what I got so far. Hope you guys enjoy. And until then, have a nice day.